MLB Network has baseball coming your way from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the New York Mets. The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Jacob Degrom gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Ro, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
The 1-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Maybe a threat of a thunderstorm or two later on. Game time temperature here in even 90 degrees. Ready on 1 and 2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express. Stepping in now, David Fletcher. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll come in here at 263. 6 home runs and 29 driven in. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Smith comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2 balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
2 out, nobody on. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Fouled away. on. He gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Rendon is off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Dustin May is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this is a very unique pitcher. He is really tough to hit when runners get into scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why he doesn't give up many runs. We'll see if he can continue to do that in this one.
Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer. Well, the key for him on the mound is to keep the ball down. Certainly, hollow of the knee or lower. Sinker changeup guy, if he's going to succeed against this lineup, he's got to keep the ball down.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. He's got it. And that's out number 1.
Batting second, the center fielder, Kyle Lewis.
Digging in will be Kyle Lewis, and he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to the Mets center fielder. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. Boy, look at that thing dart. It's full now, 3-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
This one's down to third. Rendon has it in time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third,
Digging in next, Dominic Smith. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a called strike about thigh high. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Will Smith. Now here it comes. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
This is foul right side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So to get his day started at the plate, Max Muncie trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. First offering. Now the 1-0. High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. 2 down.
Batting 7.
So here is Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now the first pitch.
That's a ball.
The 1-0 home. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this will wind up being a foul ball. The 2-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. The next 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And now in the box, Pete Alonso. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Pete Alonso.
Now here's the first offering. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. The average coming in at 266. 13 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sinker down around the knees, gets the called strike.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Davis.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. 0-1 the count. Enters play here at 279. 6 home runs and 31 RBIs. Here's a cutter that's off the plate. 1-1. Maybe a favorable call there, taken for a strike. Here comes the 1-2. Gets him looking. Strike 3. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. To complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
Welcome back to Citi Field, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Mets this season. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Benintendi hits a little over the 270 mark. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. In previous duels with Degrom, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Outside, 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
It looked like this at bat had the makings of a leadoff walk when it started 3-0. So that's a good job not to give in and battle back to earn the strikeout. That's not always easy to do.
In now, Dustin May. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Third inning, no score to this point. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time.
3-2.
And it's fouled away. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Line drive, base hit down the line. As he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI two-bagger.
So now to the plate, David Fletcher. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 home.
2 balls, no. Ball 3.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that's in there, 3-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-2 now. He's set, and the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Lewis waits on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. In now is Anthony Rendon, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Betts at second with 2 down. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers get one in the inning on the RBI double. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 1-0 LA. So here is Avisail Garcia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the first pitch.
Oh, that's off.
Garcia has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is. He shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Three and 0 now. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
A good pass at that ball, just a little late, and now the count's full.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now the 3-2 pitch is up at the letters, but he gets the call. Strike 3.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate now, Narvaez. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Jacob Degrom. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in is Jeff McNeil, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. From the belt, the pitch, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And to score from third, the tying run.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. A shot down the first baseline. And he'll get to the bag in time. What a do-it-yourself masterpiece. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here now is Will Smith, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. 3-2 pitch. Lifted down the line and left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Dodgers move out in front. It's 2-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Next up is Max Muncie, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. One and 1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. 2 runs, 4 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
Okay, if you're in this lineup right here, game on, boys. I know he's got power stuff, but if he's going to come middle of the plate, you better be ready to pull the trigger.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Justin Turner is on deck. Here it comes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Outside, 2-1.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Over to first, and that retires the side. 1 for the Dodgers on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. 2-1 Los Angeles. Now at the plate is Dominic Smith, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
The 1-1 home. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Alonso.
So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Two and 0 now.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Inside, he misses ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Lindor.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and with it comes Francisco Lindor to the plate. From the belt, the pitch. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Now the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Here comes the 1-2. Is a ball high and inside. Alonso, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. Sinker, 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses again here. It's ball four. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
And things are not looking good here in the fourth inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
So next to hit is J.D. Davis. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Here's the first pitch.
He's already walked two in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Here comes the 1-0. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And they will jump ahead here. It's now 4-2.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down one, and with one swing of the bat, they're up two. What a turnaround in this one.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Narvaez.
At the plate, Narvaez, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to Muncie gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We played 4. It's now 4-2 New York. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
1-0 the count. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Davis has got it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The batter, the pitcher.
Ready now is Dustin May. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Strike 2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Four 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They trail it here 4-2. Into the box, Jacob Degrom. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jacob.
First offering. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And that misses 1-1. Pitch on the way. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring it right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
So here's Jeff Mcneill. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's well foul.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. Stepping up is Kyle Lewis, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1 taken, strike two. 4 runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
Here now the 2-2. Liner in there for a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 2, Dominic Smith.
Stepping in now, Dominic Smith, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Mcneill at second. Lewis is over at first with 1 away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Throw to Muncie to finish the double play. That retires the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's able to bounce back and hang a 0 here. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Mets 4 and the Dodgers 2. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
In now, Anthony Rendon. Runners on the move for second. Davis brings it in. Throw on to first, and 1 third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away. Now to the plate, Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-0. Fouled off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. Fouled away.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people in runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
Now the New York manager's up off the bench on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Jordan Yamamoto takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Will Smith will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at 1st and 2nd and 1 gone.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball. Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate, see if they can get him to chase something.
Ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind in the count with guys on base.
Now the 2-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners are at 1st and 2nd with 1 away. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Max Muncie waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 3-run shot down the line in left, his 2nd of the game, as they will take the lead here. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Yeah, that was solid strategy going with the right-handed reliever there, looking for the right-on-right advantage, but he took that strategy and blasted it into the outfield stands. Guy on the bump just didn't execute the pitch he wanted.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncie as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Count is 1-2 now. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Narvaez over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. Next to dig in, Justin Turner. He bounced out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
2 balls and no strikes.
Wow, that's what a veteran hitter will do, right? Takes 2 really good pitches, both just missing the strike zone, and puts himself into a good 2-0 hitter's count.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and it's now 6-4.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a little tapper. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Mets 4. New pitcher coming on now, and it's the former #1 overall pick from 2007, David Price. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
For the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Price into his motion and delivers. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The count now at 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
At the plate now, J.D. Davis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here's Price now on 1-0. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
And he likely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
Standing in now, Avisail Garcia. 0-1 the count. Lifted down the line in left, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Dylan Betances will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Cole Calhoun will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. A.J. Pollock is going to come on as a pinch hitter now, so that means we've seen the last of David Price. Now the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Fouled off. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Into the box, Mookie Betts. And he hits it hard to the right side. One there. Back to first, and great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
At the plate, David Fletcher, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now.
Woo! That was ugly. Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They still lead it 6-4. Victor Gonzalez gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Omar Narvaez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-0.
Swing and a little blooper to center. In comes Bellinger, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, miss middle.
Cole Calhoun is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now the 0-1. Nobody out, runner on first. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
To the plate now, Jeff McNeil. Line towards center field. Bellinger is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
The center fielder, number 1, Kyle Lewis.
Next to hit, Kyle Lewis singled last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike.
Boy, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Narvaez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Mets leave one. Score remains steady at 6-4. Now into the box, Anthony Rendon. Previous history against Dellin Betances. Comes in with 6 hits in 35 ABs. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. He's set. Here it comes. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And that's swung on and missed, so good work on the mound will take care of the National League's leading hitter, and there's one away.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
So here's Cody Bellinger, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Ball 2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Will Smith stands in looking for home run number 3 right here, as you see what he's done so far in this one. He's set and the pitch.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th inning of work.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So the next to bat will be Max Muncie. Previous history against Dellin Betances, he's gone just 2 for 13. He's taken him deep once. First pitch of the AB now.
Count 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0 delivery.
Ball 2.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. From the stretch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Now that's popped up. Alonso has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Brad Hand will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Luis Aviles is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the left-handed bat of Dominic Smith. First delivery to him.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the fish are still biting.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Again, a 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to hit is Pete Alonso. His career line against Brad Hand. He's 1 for 2. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. That'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. From the belt, the pitch. Runners on first with 1 down. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
J.D. Davis, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. The 3-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. Alonso stands at first with 1 out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 3-2 pitch. Skied down the left field line. Benintendi has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone. Tommy Kahnle enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3.
Davis.
J.D. Davis will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
2 balls and a strike to count. Two and 2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Mets strand 1. They trail it here 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chris Davinsky is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jose Peraza will also enter as a part of the double switch as he'll hit in the 7 hole in the lineup.
The left fielder.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. First offering on its way. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. Next up for Los Angeles, Luis Aviles. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away. Aviles, the former Angel, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Next up, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
In there at the letters 0-1.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period. The end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Two and one now to Mookie.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. David Fletcher would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Up next, David Fletcher struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Dodgers go down quietly. They're up 6-4. Leading off the inning, it'll be Jose Peraza as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. First offering. Hit in the air down the left field line.
Waiting on it is Benintendi.
1 out. Next up is Omar Narvaez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch of the AB on its way.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Inside as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Ground ball right side. Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final out. Next up for New York, Cole Calhoun, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Here's the first pitch, and that misses for ball 1.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Line toward the gap in left center. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
6-4 the outcome today. The Los Angeles Dodgers get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Dustin May gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Tommy Kahnle records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 12th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. For the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 7